The hearing room is buzzing. Flashes from cameras, whispers from aides, and the low hum of national tension fill the air. Flags stand tall behind the elevated panel, where lawmakers are seated, bracing for another fiery exchange. On one end of the room sits Donald J. Trump, surprisingly present, seated as a witness, defiant, composed, suit immaculate, red tie aggressively straight. Across from him sits Rep. Jasmine Crockett, radiant in navy blue, sharpened, coolly confident. Her hands are folded, her notes minimal but her resolve palpable. Moderator Representative Thompson, this hearing will now call upon Congressman Crockett for her line of questioning. Jasmine Crockett leans into her mic. Jasmine Crockett, thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Trump. Today we are here to determine whether your administration's abuse of public office crossed the constitutional threshold of criminality. I will begin with your communications involving ... Trump interrupting, smirking. Hold on. Before we start, can we just pause for a second? I just want to say it's amazing how far some people have come. I mean, chuckles someone, with your ... credentials, asking me questions. That's cute. The room shifts. A few audible scoffs. Cameras zoom in. Trump grinning wider. No offense, Ms. Crockett, but I've read your background. Law degree or not, some folks are just better at yelling than thinking. IQ counts in this building, doesn't it? A beat. The entire room goes still. Crockett CYES focused like lasers. She doesn't flinch, doesn't blink, just inhales slowly, and speaks. Jasmine Crockett, Mr. Trump. I know you're used to being the loudest person in the room, thinking volume can substitute for value, but since we're playing IQ games today, let's start by breaking down a few things. Beat, you inherited $413 million and still managed to bankrupt a casino twice. Gasps from the back rows. Jasmine calmly continues. You claim to be a business genius, yet 6 of your ventures ended in court, including a fake university that defrauded veterans. Trump's smile falters slightly, Jasmine voice building, and speaking of IQ, the last time you tried to quote the Constitution, you called it Article 2 allows me to do whatever I want. That's not IQ. That's arrogance wrapped in ignorance. Silence. Absolute silence. Jasmine, final blow. So before you laugh at mine, sir, just know, if this room measured intelligence not by dollars inherited, but by battles fought, exams passed, and truth spoken under fire, you'd be whispering from the back, not testifying up front. The room freezes. 9 seconds of dead, frozen silence. Even the cameras hesitate. No click, no flash, just shock. Trump's face, no longer smug. His fingers twitch. His eyes flicker left, then right. For the first time, he's unsure. Chairman Thompson finally clears his throat. Chairman: Ms. Crockett, please proceed. Flashback. Newsroom night before the hearing on the news. Commentators are speculating. Crockett won't be able to handle Trump. She's too emotional, too loud, not calculated enough. A panel of white male pundits snicker. Cut to Jasmine in her office. Late at night, papers spread, highlighter in hand, reading Trump's past lawsuits, deposition transcripts, his own words. Her eyes burn with exhaustion, but her heart is focused. Back to hearing moments later, Trump recovering, muttering, you people, always looking for applause lines instead of facts. Jasmine deadpan. The facts are that you've been indicted 4 times, impeached twice, and somehow still think consequences are optional. That's not law, Mr. Trump. That's delusion. Some light clapping begins, quickly silenced by gavel. Trump snapping. I built America back up. They cheered for me. They voted for me. Jasmine tilts head. Some cheered, some marched, and some stormed the Capitol at your request. Trump freezes again. Jasmine now relentless. Mr. Trump, this isn't a rally. This isn't a tweet. This is sworn testimony. So if you're finished mocking my intelligence, let's move on to your truth deficiency. INT Fox News studio later that night. HOST grumbling, closing parenthesis, well ... Jasmine Crockett, really, I had her moment today. That room went cold like a freezer after she spoke. Trump couldn't even find a comeback guest. That was the first time I've seen Trump visibly shaken, not from legal pressure but by a woman who simply refused to shrink. Into Mar-a-Lago office. That evening Trump paces, mumbling, to aides. Trump, who prepped her, she's rehearsed. That line that wasn't off the cuff, she practiced that. AIDE carefully, sir. It was 9 seconds. 9 seconds of silence. You couldn't say anything. Trump slams a folder closed. Trump, want dirt. I want her college records, law school grades, anything. Congressional hearing final round. Jasmine holds up a copy of Trump University's fraud settlement. Jasmine, $25 million paid to victims. No apology, no accountability. You say, IQ matters, but tell me what kind of genius pays off thousands of defrauded students and still calls himself the best? Trump Weekly, fake news, Jasmine : no sir, fake universities. Yours. The gallery laughs, short, stunned, almost guilty. Jasmine standing. No further questions. Mr. Chairman. As she walks away, the camera lingers on Trump, hands clasped tight, face frozen, the laughter now haunting. Montaged clips of Jasmine's speech go viral. Twitter X explodes. 9 seconds of silence that killed a decade of arrogance. Crockett just out-Trumped Trump. Late night hosts replay it with slow motion. MSNBC panel night host. Today, a freshman congresswoman from Texas taught a former president that words, sharp, surgical words, can wound more than any subpoena. Jasmine's district office. Next day, phone rings non-stop. Flowers, letters. A local veteran walks in just to say thank you, veteran ma'am. I got scammed by that university. You didn't just freeze that room. You thought justice for people like me. Jasmine smiles softly. Mar-a-Lago night. Trump watches the replay again. That 9-second silence. He stares at Jasmine's face, unbothered, unafraid. Trump to himself. She'll be a problem. Fade. 2. Black text on screen. Never underestimate a woman who fights facts with fire and silence with steel.